Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
D3 Dyslexia Breakthrough, Episode 2. We never actually ask dyslexic thinkers. Most kids are pretty smart, and every dyslexic thinker is different. The first lesson of the year in every class I have, I give students a confidential questionnaire. Simple stuff like favourite foods, hobbies, sports. This often identifies surprising things that create common interests. All kids pick up on what parents are saying and feeling. Instead of talking about them to teachers, friends, and strangers, put your phone away, talk to them, and actually listen. Forget yes-no answers. Don't judge. Don't be a parent, but don't be a friend. Tell them you're trying to do better as a parent. Tell them about your school experiences. They might enjoy them. The greatest dyslexic expert is your child. So instead of paying a fortune to consultants, why not talk to your child first? For some reasons, adults forget what it was like to be a kid at school. School is not fun. It's often boring, overwhelming, and for some, it's terrifying. Bullies can now make kids miserable 24 hours a day, and we're giving them the ammunition. Bullies are everywhere. Even teachers get bullied. You're listening to the D3 Dyslexia Breakthrough podcast with the Serial Teacher. I was teaching for nearly 30 years, and I discovered what we do to help dyslexic kids actually causes the trauma. Yes, we're making things worse. For 100 years, education systems have failed dyslexic thinkers. Most parents want their child to be happy, healthy, and successful. Yet we keep doing things the same way and taking advice from the same people. It should not be about reading, writing, and spelling. It's got to be about how we make dyslexic kids feel. Traditional schools crush dyslexic kids. We set them up to fail. The answer is actually staring us in the face. Like adults, kids don't want to feel different. When I was at school, one of my friends suffered a near-fatal fractured skull from a surfboard impact when he was 16. One side of his head was shaved for surgery to relieve the bleeding on the brain. He returned to school wearing a baseball cap because he had long hair on one side of his head and hardly any on the other. A teacher insisted he removed his hat even after he explained why he was wearing it. The teacher tried to forcibly remove the cap, and totally out of character, my friend pushed him away, threatened him, ran off, and I don't blame him. The teacher was an arsehole, as were many of the students, but this is what happens in school. Kids don't want to look foolish in front of other students. They don't want to be seen with their parents or have lunches dropped off. They don't want to put up their hand in class or read aloud. As mentioned, even experienced teachers can do stupid things, and substitute teachers don't know the kids and are liable to get it wrong. Well-known dyslexics, Jamie Oliver and Erin Brockovich, have shared their hatred of being singled out for special classes. Now, the classes are designed to help them, but it singles them out and makes them feel different. When I was 18, one of my friends told me how his parents made him get reading glasses. He didn't say they were trying to help his vision. In fact, his parents had gone to the trouble and expense of getting him glasses. He told me he rode over them with his bike to destroy them. He did the same thing with a replacement set, so they eventually gave up. He hated what the kids at school were calling him. I've found since that there's 3 other friends that did the same thing, which I didn't know about. As an adult, my daughter shared how she hated having glasses. She had to sit closer to the front of the class, and the teacher and other students constantly reminded her to wear them. She didn't destroy her glasses, but she shared how she hated how they made her feel different. So the answers are staring us in the face. Dyslexic kids are made to feel like they have an incurable illness. They feel guilty that they are putting their parents and family through the ordeal. They feel responsible. They feel shame. They have expensive medical appointments, special classes, special assistants, extra time on assessments. Most of these don't actually assist the student. The frustration builds and the bullies love it. Remember the old story about teaching a fish to climb a tree. They will always feel stupid. With dyslexic kids, we are teaching them to climb trees when they should be in the water. Many kids would rather have poor vision than wear glasses. Dyslexic kids would prefer not to be singled out and humiliated, but that is what we do to them. They get frustrated, anxious, and start to hate themselves because they feel like they fail at everything. I'm the serial teacher. In the next episode, we're going to talk about how dyslexic kids are set up for failure in traditional schooling. Thank you for listening.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.